Something that I've learned as I've gotten older is not everybody's going to operate the way that you would like them to, and or they're not going to operate the same way as you. And what I mean by that is throughout the years, up until probably the last 3 or 4, I would still find myself at times getting frustrated that something or someone wasn't operating like me, not being as ambitious as me, not pushing as hard as me, maybe getting frustrated with some business partners, not getting stuff done quicker. I'm like, hey, let's do this now. And there's a delay or it takes too long. And that used to just frustrate the hell out of me. But I realized after a while, I said, look, at the end of the day, I can't control anybody. And I'm in the position that I'm in because I'm supposed to be in this position. I'm supposed to be the visionary, the one leading the way, the one who's in charge, the one who's kind of calling the shots. And I'm going to get my stuff done. However, everyone else that I align with and their world, they have to do the same thing. But if we do stuff together, they work for me, they partner with me, whatever it is, they're not going to operate exactly like me. Now, what I'm pointing at is us having that expectation that they're supposed to be at the level that we want them to. I'm not talking about an employee that you hire for a specific task. That's different. I'm speaking about just in general. And oftentimes we want to project how we view the world and how we expect things to be done because maybe it's our way onto other people. And that's wrong. Because at the end of the day, all that's going to do is it's not going to change the situation. It's going to make you incredibly frustrated and it's going to wear you down. And that's something I've learned through age and maturity. Because even recently, right, a lot of stuff with my businesses and changes. And with everything that I do, I'm excited, full of energy. I'm that visionary. I'm firing on all cylinders. I'll get stuff done quick, fast, and in a hurry. And then other people won't. But again, I can't expect them. Now, if I expected everybody to operate at my level, I would be in the loony bin. I'd be in the straitjacket because I would go insane. So you really have to check with yourself and make sure that mentally you understand what I just said and that you operate in the world as such. We don't realize how much we just throw those expectations on people, even oftentimes without even thinking about it. I'd love everybody to move on my speed and my program, but that's not what's going to happen. Some people will. Some people will live up to expectations. Some people will exceed your expectations. However, the vast majority are just not going to operate in the way that you would like for them to operate or how you want things to work out exactly as you picture or as you want. You guys catch my drift here? Because really, this I think has many layers to it. One is we always want to have this sense of having like complete control, which you never do in life. I think this is one piece of this. This is now my opinion that I'm just kind of speaking to you on so you can listen, right? Be curious to hear your thoughts in the comment section as well. We want to feel as if we're always under control. We have everything under control when we don't. There's always the variable. Even when you do, there's always the outside chance and variable of something being out of your control. We know this. And that's scary to a lot of people. Understanding that some of these things you can't control them. And it took me a while to really be able to digest that and accept it. Like, you know what? I don't control everything. I'm okay not having full control of this person, this situation. I could have as many variables as possible under control, but I have to realize and understand that I don't have it all under control. And that's okay. That's one piece that I think is super, super important. Number 2 is we have our vision and our expectations, and we expect everything to be perfect. It's like we had this expectation in our mind of everything playing out A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But again, we're ruining the moment or ruining what's going to happen by doing that. We're ruining it because we won't be in the moment, but at the same time, we're now not living in reality anymore. It kind of ties back to the first point where we want that control, but we don't have it. So I've learned to enjoy that little bit of variety, chaos, unpredictability of that moment of things progressing as they do. And that one's really tough to kind of sit in and truly be okay with. Like that chaos, that little bit of uncertainty. It's all right. We hate it a lot of times, but it's a necessary part. Not everything is going to be perfect. But actually accepting that is the point. And for a lot of people, in theory, they can understand what I just said, but actually accepting it and not having nerves or anxiety around it is a completely different story. And that's something you're going to gain with experience and wisdom and guidance, for sure. Because it's definitely not easy. It took me years and years and years and years. And believe me, I don't even have it fully mastered yet. I'm still working on it like everybody else. It's crazy. Another one is, and this could be point number 3, is we start unfairly judging people based on this. Meaning, we'll expect people to be like we want them to be, maybe like us. And because they're not operating at that level or like us, we judge them because of that. Oh, you should be doing this and that, and you're not, right? Now that's wrong. Because we shouldn't have been expecting that same level as us from them from the get-go. And it's interesting because all these things start stacking together. And all I'm getting at here basically is this will destroy you. You'll constantly be on edge. You'll be nervous. You'll have anxiety. And you'll feel like you're in a pinball machine. Ding, ding, ding. And you'll never just be able to, it's okay. What you need to control is you, your world, and what you can do. There's going to be all those other factors and things outside of you that you cannot control. I look at my business sometimes, and I was crunching some of the numbers, and actually I did better than I thought this year than I would. In the rebuilding phase, I actually started to build a lot of momentum, and my income is really starting to go up now, and things are really picking up. I added a bunch of people to my real estate team, a bunch of people to my coaching, my social media following keeps growing and getting a lot of momentum. Like, it's really starting to pick up. All these things. But again, the pace, the rate, and all these other things, I can't control. I can control some of it. Everything that I can control, I'm controlling. My effort, my production, my consistency, all that, I got on lock. But I have to let go of the other stuff. Otherwise, it will just all spiral up here. And when you spiral up here, you're not going to get anywhere. We all know that, right? So let go of this and begin a practice of, this is how we'll start it. Accept people as they are. If they make a promise, cool, hold them to it. But make sure that you're not unfairly holding people to a standard that maybe you hold yourself to, that maybe they don't want to hold themselves to. That's the main point here. Because we unknowingly just push that on people without realizing it. And when you do that, you'll be able to interact with people better, deal with people better, have better relationships and friendships. This is how you can get over disagreements. This is how you can put certain things to the side and just, right, move forward, not be so bogged down by so many different things, and being able to move through life a lot more freely and not feeling like you have to bump and, like it's a rough road. It's going to feel a lot smoother. That's what we want. Because at the end of the day, too, there's only going to be a select few of people that you're going to be really, really close with anyway. But if you're even projecting these things on those people, then it's really going to be tough. Because now you're trying to hold people up to your standard and maybe even a higher standard. Because let's be real, most people won't even hold other people to the standard that they hold themselves to. They hold them to a higher standard. I see it with me all the time. How people trash me or hate on me for things. It's like, dude, I know you don't hold yourself to that standard. Or then they'll claim that something that I say or that I do is fake or whatever. So most people, again, they'll hold other people to a higher standard than they hold themselves. You see, but I can look at that empathetically and understand that's a part of the human condition. So it doesn't mess with me. I can have compassion for them and empathy, and it won't affect me. Just like now, right? I can read some of the hateful comments that I get, and it creates no effect, versus back in the day, it would have pissed me off. Because part of that would have been like, how dare they say that? Or again, I'm holding them to the standard of viewing the world through my eyes. And they don't. So now I think, okay, what position or mental state would I need to be in to relate to that person? Okay. It's different, right? Life is different at that level. You're a lot more cause point and you're not so reactionary or the effect of life. You're the cause point of life, which puts you in the driver's seat, which puts you in control, makes you less affected by your environment and other people, and it allows you to keep moving forward like a force that cannot be stopped. That gives you more mental clarity, calmness, peace, tranquility. And it makes you more effective because now you're grounded more of the time. You're not thrown off. You're locked in. And this is kind of a more out there type of subject, or maybe more general, right? Versus me being super specific. But I think this is really, really important. We can't hold other people to the same standards that we hold ourselves to. It's just not fair, right? So aside from you hiring an employee for a specific task, that's not what I'm referring to. I'm just talking about everyday life and other interactions. We just can't do that. And we do it unknowingly. That's the problem. We just project these things without even realizing it. And it's kind of crazy, right? So hopefully this helped you. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you on the next video. All right, peace.